about real estate matters in Kenya, in the country, things that can change your life. There's that one thing every year that may convince you to invest in real estate. That one thing that can change your life. There are many things that happen in this country from government perspective, in the private sector, in the financial sector, in the investment sector. We'll be highlighting these things every fortnight. Please tune in. My name is Reuben Kimani. This is Real Estate in Kenya. There are many things that are happening in the lands ministry, in the real estate sector, and today I want to convince you why 2021 remains the best year to invest in Kenya. I will also, by doing so, I'll be trying to maybe inform you 5 things that are happening in the lands ministry from their website, the notices they put in the papers, and many other good things. I'm very aware about our awareness about government. Very many people are more or less pessimistic about government, the things they do. As a real estate organization, credible, professional, we try to highlight what can help you, information that can give you an upper hand to be able to invest in real estate. So 2021 is the best year to invest according to me, and I hope by the end of this session it will also be according to you. There are a number of activities that have taken place in the Ministry of Lands, and they will positively impact the landowners in Kenya. This will make property investment more convenient to invest in. They are current happening as the Ministry of Land, and they will impact an aspiring landowner like you or someone who already owns lands in Kenya. At least 5 of them that maybe can help you unlock your investment dream this year. Number 1 is accreditation of private valuers. Some of these things are meant to speed up processes. Earlier this year, the government allowed the use of private valuers for assessment of stamp duty and land transfer. A property valuer is basically someone who has been trained and qualified for who does property inspection and generate valuation reports, which indicate the actual value of the property market value for the property in question. This accreditation is intended to reduce the delay that you have or experience. You have been in the lands sector and the real estate sector. Valuation takes time. The numbers of government valuers are usually very few. So this is supposed to reduce delay, of course occasioned by exclusive use of government valuers who are very few. The accreditation of private valuers will provide Kenyans, particular property owners, with the right of choice. You can choose between government and private valuers, and you also hasten the valuation process. This process started early in the year, and right now you can either use a private or a government valuer, meaning that part of the process, which usually took time, can now be shortened, maybe even in a week, making it easy for you to invest. Number 2, the reopening of land registry, and today I'll focus mainly on Gong land registry, where a company like Username Investment has so many investment there. We have many projects in that area and many customers. The Gong land registry has been closed since October last year for about 5 months. This seriously affected our delivery timelines. We have been talking and communicating to our customers about this. They are aware, but we are happy to inform you that it was opened a few weeks ago, and right now the company is in the process of hastening the production of title deeds that were pending in that registry. There are many things that were affected: transfers, valuations, charges, people who wanted to do the basic of things in the lands registry, the searches. Company like Username did not do several projects because due diligence form a very important facet in our land process. Number 3 is the launch of Land Information Management System, NLIMS. This is according to the Ministry of Land. We get this information. We want to make it easier, digest for you and disseminate. This system will improve coordination between the national and the county government in the physical and land planning use. There are very good benefits for this system, which I'm going to list here for your own benefit. This system, just like the way we have teams, for those who have transferred vehicles. I usually say there's a time I did this in a day, very fast. A process that used to take weeks or even months, it took a day. So now, the government through the Ministry of Land, I suspect this is what they want to do. And this system will provide the single source of truth for land-based information and one-stop shop for all land transactions. We are really hoping this time around, after many trials over the years, this time around this system will be able to work seamlessly. It will also help reduce registration of transfers, registration process from 12 to 5 steps, reduce time for registration of documents from 7 to 3 days. That is very good, and enable tracking of documents such as registration and variation. Of course, through text message, you just receive a message saying you can collect your logbook. These days it's taking even 2 to 3 weeks. The last time I tried, which is very commendable for logbooks. We hope now you can receive a message saying your title deed is ready after like a week. That will be very transformative. This also help our business and help to invest. Number 3, it is also zero pro in the land registration process and transfer process that had duplication of title deeds. As an IT person, based on my training, what I know is that once you have a system in place, you don't have duplicates. The system cannot allow, these are computer systems, they don't allow duplication of records. So basically, it will help clean up the mess that has been there for some time. People who have more than one title deed for the same parcel of land, I believe that will be a thing of the past. Basically, after saying that, this will also increase investor confidence. Of course, through reduced timelines for registering property and protecting investors and property owners from fraudulent land transaction. The moment you have one source of truth, a system that is credible, a system that cannot easily be changed, it will make people trust our land process in the country. What that does is, anyone who was afraid of fraud, maybe you and me, will for the first time be able to invest. So there are good news in the land sector, and you should take this information in your heart and in your hands and make use of it. This is the time to start investing. Things are getting cleaner, things are getting better, by the way. The last advantage in my talk today about National Land Information Management System, it will also enhance land-based information, access to this information, unlocking properties owner financial potential, and of course accessing access to their credit facilities. It will be so easy for banks and other institutions that offer credit facilities to be able to give you loans, loan facilities, mortgages, and many other things in a very short time, because they have access to information. If you are a member, if you have downloaded apps like Tala, Branch, those that offer mobile loans, they collect a lot of information from your phone, maybe your M-Pesa messages, your bank messages, and many other things, your age, maybe even your social media accounts. Based on that information, they can be able to tell you how much you can be able to qualify. So I suspect when you have this system, we are going to move in that direction as a country, where it will be easy for a bank to easily give you access to credit because of the information from such systems. That is National Land Information Management System. Remember, we said there is accreditation of valuers, private valuers. Number 2, reopening of land registry like Gong and many others. Number 3, launch of National Land Information Management System. Now we go to number 4. National Digitization Program is said to be completed by 2022 if you read newspapers. I think in this week, the Cabinet Secretary for Land Ministry, Madam Farida Karone, reaffirmed her commitment to ensure land records are digitized by the end of 2022. We may have received some of these declarations in the past, but looking at the number of things that are happening in the Lands Ministry at the moment, I tend to believe this will work. They have already started with Nairobi County, the Ardhi House, and I suspect they'll be able to scale it up or propagate it in other counties as well. I am very optimistic that this will happen, because if it does, it will be so easy to do searches. Imagine doing a search for land in Kisumu when you are here in Nairobi. You don't need to travel. You get as much information as possible, and this information is credible. Isn't that what we are looking forward to? So this is very good news about National Digitization Program by 2022, and that's one of the things that will be happening in 2021 as per the Lands Ministry. The last thing, number 5, is the decentralization program. The Land Ministry has been opening registry in some places that were not there before, and it's working hard to ensure they bring land services closer to the people through this decentralization program. The program, which form part of, based on our research, part of the ministry's strategic plan of 2020-2024, will help save Kenyans time and money spent traveling all the way to Ardhi House. You might know someone, a relative, or even yourself, people who have traveled all the way from far off the counties. Somebody can come all the way from Turkana just to come to Ardhi House because of a land issue. Some travel for so many times, some title deeds take so long. You hear someone has been following for 5 years. Others even forgotten, have been following up, or even 20 years. Coming to Ardhi House, sometimes they don't get assistance, and we really want to commend the government for this, and we hope they'll heighten these efforts. Open land registry to as many places as possible, the way you have Huduma centers, and also decentralize services, some to Huduma centers and some to new registry, that will make it easier for our customers and even Kenyans in general access these services. This will increase confidence. People will be able to work on their properties. There are those who are taking loans from these title deeds. There are those who are farming. There are those who want to sell these properties. There are those who want to do succession and many other things that happen all over the country. Make it easier, and this can contribute to the overall good of the Kenyan economy. Some economies like, and I will say this confidently, some economies like Kajiado County, Machakos County, and to some extent Nairobi County, they are seriously supported by the real estate sector. The close a land office like in Ngong Town, you realize that so many operations there, including hotels, people used to meet because of land transaction, they no longer meet. It even affects the economy of that area. Open up these services, the 5 things I've talked about, if they are completed, and you'll see serious improvement in the personal economy, personal financial management of a normal Kenyan, and that of the economy. Those are 5 things that are happening this year, and we hope the Land Ministry will be able to action and implement them. And one of those things I've mentioned may be able to convince you finally. Maybe you have been afraid of fraud. Maybe you have been afraid of the slow process. Maybe you have been afraid of coming all the way to Ardhi House. Some of these changes can be able to unlock your investment to property this year, 2021. I believe this information has been helpful to you. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on that bell there so that every time you have this very informative content, you are informed. Share this with your friend, leave your comment. We'll be able to answer your questions from our professional experience and be able to help you this year to be able to invest. Thank you. This is Real Estate in Kenya with Reuben Kimani. Watch out for more videos, live videos, recorded content in our channel in the next coming days and coming weeks. I want to wish you a very nice day today, and see you next time. Keep safe, wash your hands, sanitize.